I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song. Join Supertips. I will not Sade McDennis. I will not support. Let me tell you, I will not support Moody. I will not support Melty. I will not support them, and they don't need my help because I'll say it again. Melton is doing great, realizing he's not a stand-up comedian. He's a sad, angry, fat man who lives off of hate, and he monetizes it. And let me say this. He monetizes it. Monetizes hate. So again, I don't need to make money for him. When I'm sorry, Geno was right. When Geno's right, Geno's right. When Geno is wrong, he'll admit it. We'll talk about that a little bit later because we are going to talk about the big show Friday. I'm going to talk about the big show Friday coming up. Did I miss any super? No one's doing anything today. They want free entertainment. I don't care. Look, I don't know if I'm going to do fucking another 5 minutes or another 2 hours. All I know is I will never use super tips because if you don't understand, I'm watching. Look, I'll tell you something. You want to piss YouTube off? Kiana's watching one of those gay people she watches, and I love them. But I screamed, "Shut up, faggot," at one of them. And do you know why? Because he said the word long COVID. I don't have time. I don't mind. Look, AIDS isn't a death sentence anymore, okay? It doesn't affect your brain. But if a gay or straight man goes, well, it's long COVID, they don't know how to say vaccine injury, okay? And why am I talking about this? Because that's why I'm not monetized on YouTube. Because Geno was right. And everyone gets sick of me being right. Now we can start the goddamn stream. I knew it. Why would I fucking use Melton's super tip when I'm constantly using Max Loads' super tip? Hold on. Hold on. Let me call Pete, see if he heard it. Hold on. Let me call Pete. Hold on. I got to call Pete. Hold on. He's going to love this. It's a good bit. Hold on. He might not know. He might not know what super tips is. It's important because, and I might have to explain it to him. He's a little dim. He's not going to get it. So hold on. It's really good. He's going to love it. Let's see if he answers.
Yeah, clown. I heard it. So funny.
Well, I got to give props to your boy. Whatchamacallit? I got to give props to
Sweet Lou. I know who said it.
Who's got to be bummed out because schools are going to be closed tomorrow. And he usually just hangs out in his van in front of the schoolyard, doesn't he, Pete?
No. What is wrong with you?
He's proud of himself, Jesse James. See, so what I'm saying is, like, Melton has a thing called super tips, right? Right.
I don't know what that. Yeah, I get it. I get super tips. Yeah, super tips.
No, you don't get it. Maxine gets the super tip. Am I right, Pete?
Yeah, it's a good thing I got this on speaker. You realize I haven't eaten. I got about 7:30. I think I'm good to start eating again.
I was going to ask you that because
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Last night, I was ready to give it up because I was dying. I had a headache. Woke up this morning. I don't remember ever feeling this good in my life.
Really? Yeah. By the way, you're going to feel even better when I tell you. Fitzy tags the joke. You have a super mushroom tip.
I'm so glad I could entertain everyone.
Good one,
I hear you have a show again next Friday. So are we early again? Where's your show?
No. That's at Dangerfields. That's right up the goddamn street. And I need to do a show with you because Anthony's in town. And if I don't do a show with you, I'll be with Anthony in town. And if I'm with Anthony in town, I'm at a bar with Anthony in town. You understand?
What was I going to? I was going to ask you something, but I'm too senile to remember.
Must have been a lie, Olga.
It wasn't a lie. It was just I was going to ask you a question. How can a question be a lie, you retard?
Well, I don't know. I'm like, well, if you can't remember what it is, if you can't remember, Pete. Oh, anyway. So we're definitely normal time. We'll do 3:30, and we'll go to whenever because the show's not till 7:30, and it's a 5-minute Uber ride away.
Yeah, Fitzy, I appreciate the support. I don't have 5 minutes to do. I'm sure.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, Ron. I should do max tips. That's what I should do.
So the super tips, is it just a generic way for people to tip anybody online, or is it run by that guy that you don't like?
It's run by that guy didn't invent it. This other guy, this Kiwi Australian Moody, am I right, Keanu? He has some guy that invented it. And like, so I'll say it, it's great because rather than you getting 70% from YouTube whenever, like in a month, you know what I mean? YouTube pays you like, I don't know, I think like the 20th or something. I don't know. YouTube still doesn't pay me because they're fucking, well, it's what that guy spelled in the chat earlier.
Right. So it's like, go ahead, I'm listening.
But what he did is it's like you log into this site and it's called a super tip and you get, I think you get 90% and they get 10% and YouTube don't get shit.
So why wouldn't you want to do that?
Because the 10% of it goes to Melton.
Who? Okay, the 10% goes to Melton, but I just would think you would dislike YouTube more than you dislike Melton, and you'd want to stick it to YouTube.
No, because unlike fucking Melton, YouTube admitted they were wrong. They're gonna fuck with me, and I'd rather be fucking right than support a sad Peter. I'm not helping Melton. I will not fucking give him 10% of income.
All right.
So he can get fatter and bigger titted. Oh. I just won't do it. Hold on, Mr. White's calling. Wait, don't even hold on. Answer. Are these merged? Hello?
I have a huge super tip.
I'm trying to put Max on. How do I merge these calls? God damn it. Hello?
Yeah, I got you. Now I got you.
Add call. Did I add it? God damn it. Yeah, but no, I tried to. Mr. White just showed I have a huge super tip. But I tried to merge the call. I did it wrong. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do it on my fucking phone. Anyway, Loads, look, here's my point. And don't get me wrong, like I refuse to help these people. You know, I love that people are fucking. I've had it with the Trump fucking memes playing hockey or whatever, the photoshops. I refuse to help these people fucking, kill Melton because the more money he makes, the more food he eats. The less he needs to walk outside and get sunlight. You know what I mean? It's like
so you're helping him. You're helping him.
I'm helping him. I am helping. I refuse to be part of the goddamn problem. I do. I will not, is all I'm saying. Did I post? God, I thought I posted something. I was looking for something. I posted, but I guess I don't know what goes on with my Twitter on this phone. Was it on this one? I don't. Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. Because I found a picture. You know, I always tell the story, Pete, about how when Dixon walked in and sucker punched me, I went to hug him and I looked at his belly and I'm like, oh my God, Dixon is fat.
I don't remember that. I remember you just saying you went to hug him.
Right. And I looked at his belly and I'm like, and I thought to myself, Dixon is fat, and he fucking clocks me. And I'm like, did I say that or think that? Well, I mean, so I'm going through old pictures looking for. I was making a flyer today, as I do for the show Friday, which we will talk about. And I stumbled upon a picture of Pat Dixon from fucking. It had to be the Secret Show, 2021, right? Now here's Pat Dixon, and it's hilarious to me. And it's just him in a cowboy hat with a blank stare, fucking with a pop belly. You know, and not Geno wrote, and he typed it wrong. Thanks goodness, because I put thank God, but thank goodness this guy's teeth are falling out. He really was letting himself go. And then I wrote, Pat Dixon will never look this healthy again. And then I put see you in Vegas, Gummy Bear, just in case I decide to fly out there and visit him, because you know what a violent individual I am, Pete. But if I ever did hit someone, it would probably be Pat Dixon. Probably fuck up my hand. I'd probably get arrested. I'd probably be like, that was gay, you know. But again, it's so funny to see, this is what I talk about when I'm right. I said to everyone, I'm like, please keep calling Pat. I said, please keep enabling Pat Dixon. Please keep calling. Pete, he's a cowboy. He's not a meth head. He's not a guy that was angry, jealous, and paranoid from abusing Adderall. You know what he is, Pete?
No, he's a cowboy.
He's a cowboy. On a single horse he rides. And by that I mean Felicia's car escaping to Tennessee. And now every stream he does, Pete, and again, you can't see it, it's either dark, he makes his video transparent, or he mumbles behind a microphone. And he thinks I'm sitting there saying, God, I would, Pete, I've got to stop masturbating to it. I do. Like, I mean, my hand's tired enough from, working your super tip. But now.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And maybe that's untrue. And maybe you should just take a break from doing that anyway. What the hell's wrong with you?
Hey, isn't it fun hanging out on a snow day, big brother, just like when we were kids?
Oh, my God. Yeah.
I remember Mom would say, it's cold up there, boys. Get under the pink. No problem. Remember that, Pete?
No, nobody remembers that. It didn't happen. You're a demented individual.
All right, I'm just trying to be nostalgic. You're a Democrat. You're just, Peter, it must be the Mandela effect.
Oh, yeah, the Mandela effect. Yeah, that's what it is.
I think it might, in all honesty, it might have been a chartreuse blanket. I think it's the Mandela. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron liked it. Thank you, buddy. Hold on. I got to give Aaron a clang. All right, I'll let you go, Loads. But yeah, I forget what the point was. Why'd I call you? Because you have super tips. That's right.
Super tip. We're back to super tip. Genius. God.
All right, Pete, I'll talk to you soon. You're the best.
All right, later. Enjoy the snow.
Oh, I will. Late. That, everyone, is the hilarious Max Loads. You can catch him with me every Friday on a little thing called Bonus Loads. He's just great. Like, that's something, and this gets back to Geno was right. I say this all the time. If you think I'm always right, why don't you spend some time watching the show on Friday? Why don't you spend some time watching the show on Friday when me and Pete get into debates and I'm like, please explain this to me. Or I ask him, is this right? And he'll be like, So again, ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to come troll, you know where to go. This Friday night. Now, I'm pumped for this entire weekend. Like, this show is getting so much hype that I forget that this show is getting so much attention in the Dabbleverse that I forget we're doing a weekend with John. We're over here now. We're doing the basement at Tommy's, which if that name sounds familiar, and I'm sure it does to all the people that love our boy Carl, we were supposed to do the basement at Tommy's, but instead where did we have to go?
I went to Tampa.
Was it?
I went to Texas.
I had something too. Whatever it was, we both had. Oh, no, I had to go to LA for the Jubilee thing. Or something, yeah. But at any rate, this is where we will be Friday. So it's a great weekend with John. And I cannot stress enough. If you didn't see the video of Anthony talking about everything, how much I fucking did, and looks like it's getting a little spicier. How much did, and always will love the guy. He said it perfectly. Like, and I'll show the clip in a moment. But look, for the Dabbleverse, like, they have no lives. And they will always sit there and I love how I've always said, they act like they know what's going on. The comments were hilarious. But look, I'm not fucking in bed with Stuttering John. My wife is, am I right? I love it. I'm not. But let me tell you who I am in bed with. I am in bed with Rodney'S. Rodney'S, Mark the owner, Reggie, they've all been so good to me. And you know what? They've never been good to me, and they've never mentally abused a crazy woman who begged us to put her on the show we did there. And then when she could be on the show 1 month after she said, well, I'm doing the show, so put me on the flyer. And I send it to the owner, Mark, great dude. And I'm like, can you change the flyer? And he does. Changes the flyer, changes the website, and she doesn't show up. And then the next month, she's like, can I be on the show? And they're like, we don't want her on the show. And she's like, why not? And then she gets mad at me and Keanu. And then she decides they mentally abused her. I'm sorry. Don't believe all women. The nicest guys in the world. But that's what they do. That's what they do. It's not that I'm not funny. It's not. Stop it. Be fucking funny.
Plan or ambition to fuck anything up. We just want to go in, drink, have a good time with our friends, and see the famous underwear squeegee bit. That's it. No heckling, no pictures, no nothing. I assure you. So
Now, let me
if
take this
still
time
he wants to prevent us from going.
to insult Anthony and compare him to me about something I just said. This guy doesn't lie either. This guy has never lied. This guy will have people say, "Oh, what happened to that girl? You bit her." Yeah, he bit her hand. He said it. I like an ant. I'm not dodging. Anthony's like, he walked you through exactly what happened. How that crazy bitch called the cops and they came anyway after they bought phones and a butcher. But if you want to know what went on anywhere, anytime with Anthony, ask him. He will tell you. So when he says this, when people tell you are, believe them. Why is he going to the show? To drink with all his buddies. He's in town for that show. Wait till I fucking sneak into WABC. You don't think? A certain gambler there still owes me money, Anthony. Wait till I sneak in. But Anthony's in town. And by the way, Ant, I already texted Mikey Cuffs. Oh, I texted him. He's like, yeah, I'm getting in early. Meet me at 3. I'm like, if I meet you at 3, there's no way I'm doing a show at 5, let alone at 8. But I so looking forward to grabbing drinks with Mikey Cuffs. Cannot fucking wait for that. But again, there's something to be said, and this makes no sense in the Dabbleverse. First of all, it's not gamming. It's not gamming. No one's gamming. I'm not drinking with your gamma. And by the way, you better grow your hair long. Your mother, no one's hanging out with gammy. Okay, does that mean no drinking with your grandmother? Gaming. Yeah. Hey, by the way, make sure you don't wear your gamming headphones. What I'm drinking on an empty stomach. You don't miss this. He's like, never mind, I'm not coming. Another thing, let me tell you something, Kumi. What do I think about you and your fucking love that guy. Oops. Busting your balls. But I've said this. I mean it. This is why another reason, like, he doesn't lie. I don't lie. And Anthony, I'm going to ask you something. As long as you're in here, if you called me gay, how many gay jokes would we do? Your buddy Chad, when people called him gay, this was his response. This is incredible.
All those girls I had sex with, it was so gross. All those girls I had sex with, it was so gross.
If you don't get that he's gay, and I don't care that he's gay, he hates being gay. Anthony, if you said you're gay, I'd be like, no, I'm not. Ask my boyfriend from college. I wasn't good at it. If you asked me if I was gay, I'm like, what? Am I gay? If I'm gay, I wish I was gay. I wouldn't have fucked Alex Engelbert all those times. I wish I was gay. Then fucking Pat Dixon wouldn't have gotten whacked out on Adderall and thought I was fucking all his exes at the same time. But if you ask Chad if he's gay,
all those girls I had sex with, it was so gross.
He's a faggot, Anthony. I usually hit the Keanu, let me explain the joke. Usually I hit the N key too many times. Or you could have also said, I'm used to putting 2 G's in the middle of the word. Yours is better, but you know, I like to offer options, Ant. We'll do some spitballing. Oh my God. Good Lord. I know. And by the way, monthly show, I have a monthly show at the same Rodney's. But you're always, the only time you'd be in town for that on a Sunday night, you'd be on stage. But again. By the way, and I will say this, you're all horrible people. This guy gets it. And that's a gay answer. That, like, if I'm going to quote Anthony again. If you know you're not that guy, you make jokes about it. One of my favorite, Anthony Chendon, I've said this or I'll say it with you. Thank you. You know I adore you. But like, I used to love fucking doing the show. And if I didn't go when I wasn't drinking, there were times, fuck you, Cunha. I'd finish my show and I'd walk home fucking 2 hours and listen to the show. And one time, like, this is how people that are confident, they make fun of themselves. You're like, you were doing a joke about some young girl who got something happened to her. Like, and you go, Anthony goes, I'm going to try with the perfect beat. Let's say you're a young girl in bed with me. And then you start laughing like, okay. It was yeah, good one, boss. Because again, if you're not gay, if you're not a liar, you don't fucking lie about it. It's a gay answer. And I don't mind people being gay. That came out terribly, by the way. I have a ton of gay friends. I'll say it again. My brother-in-law is gay. And I have a man crush on my wife's best friend's gay brother. Gay boyfriend. That's redundant, right? Like, there's this dude, Keanu's best friend. Like, I go out drinking. Me and Keanu are out, and I get a wine because as much as I'm open-minded, I'm like, well, gay guys drink wine. And the gay dude's sitting right across from me. And he goes, and I get a wine. I order a wine. He's like, I'm having a whiskey. He goes, have a whiskey with me. And I go, okay. Again, if you like people, you don't care about their color or their gender. If you hate people, especially yourself, you know what you say when you're called gay? You simply say,
All those girls I had sex with, it was so gross.
it would have been to him. Edit. All right.
Dirty, dirty Jersey. Dirty Jersey rat, dirty Jersey rat. Dirty, dirty Jersey.
You broke my heart, Dirty Jersey. You broke my heart. Mainly by including Granny. That's my main issue.
You know what? You weren't. I know that your ass was not going to bring this up.